It's certainly felt like summer for a while now.
Yeah, temperatures this morning already starting out in the lower 70s as we take you outside and looking at Sandia Peak and down at the valley floor this morning from about 10,000 feet. A beautiful start to your Saturday morning here in Albuquerque and a very warm start not only here in the metro but for much of the state. Here's a live look outside here in downtown, 71 degrees. Winds fairly light out of the east-northeast at 3 miles per hour. So a splendid start to your Saturday morning for that early walk or run. But by the afternoon, temperatures climbing into the middle 90s. So it is going to be a hot one out there. So be sure to drink plenty of water and wear the sunscreen. It's 60 degrees in Santa Fe. Good morning to you. 53 and Grant's upper 50s. And Farmington's, you're waking up to 68 degrees in Alamogordo, and it's 70 right now in Las Cruces. By this afternoon, all of us feeling like summer out there. 92 for a high in Tucumcari. Make it into the middle 80s in Clovis, lower 80s in Hobbs. So it's not going to be as warm in places like Clovis and Hobbs as it typically is because we have some moisture in place. So that moisture is keeping our temperatures down, at least in the eastern half of the state, and also could trigger some hit or miss storms as we head into the afternoon hours. But right now, things are quiet. We did have some storms on your Friday evening, but all that activity has winded down and we're waking up to plenty of clear skies all around the state, just a few clouds around Farmington. So for this morning, plenty of sunshine out there. By lunchtime, though, you'll start to notice those clouds bubbling up, bringing that chance for some hit or miss storms, basically along the central mountain chain in places like the Sandia, Manzano Mountains, down to the Sacramento Mountains, and then also into places like Roswell, Carlsbad, Tucumcari, and Santa Rosa. You'll have the best shot for some thunderstorms as we head into the afternoon and evening hours, and that will be the case as we head into the second half of your weekend as well. The difference between today and tomorrow, the winds will be picking up on Sunday as a cold front pushes in to eastern New Mexico, so that will keep the winds on the breezy side for the second half of your weekend. Here's a look at what's going on. We do have a lot of moisture in central and eastern New Mexico, and it is much drier in the western portion of the state. But just because we have some drier air in place in places like Silver City and also over to Farmington, Gallup, and Grants doesn't mean that we won't see an isolated storm pop up. But what that means is that will elevate our fire danger, because if you get under one of these thunderstorms, we're going to have to watch out for some dry lightning strikes and some periods of strong gusty winds. In places like Albuquerque down to Socorro and up to Santa Fe, there's a slight chance for a spot storm that we could see a little bit of rain, but most of the moisture is to our east, and that's where we have the best shot for picking up beneficial rain. And some of these storms could be on the strong to even severe side, producing some strong gusty winds, small hail, and also periods of heavy rain. So that's something that we'll watch not only for this afternoon, but also for the second half of your weekend. So if you do have some outdoor plans, just keep that in mind and keep your eye to the sky as you head out to enjoy the first weekend of summer. Southern Colorado temperatures into the middle 80s in Pacosa Springs and Durango, 90 degrees in Cortez. Over to Farmington, you'll be at 93, 89 in Gallup and Grants with winds out of the west at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Over to the southwest, an isolated storm can't be ruled out. They will be on the dry side. So again, dry lightning strikes, strong gusty winds, a huge concern. Over to Roswell and Carlsbad, you'll have a better shot of actually picking up some beneficial rain. So you also have to watch out for some strong thunderstorms. Same deal in the northeast, temperatures into the 80s and lower 90s in Tucumcari. Then over to the North Mountains, a dry start, then a chance for some hit or miss storms this weekend. And then over to the East Mountains in places like Edgewood, Moriarty, Estancia, temperatures into the middle 80s to near 90 degrees. And over to the metro, we'll be in the middle 90s with partly sunny skies, staying in the 90s for Sunday and a Monday. So definitely feeling like summer, but it has been for quite some time here in New Mexico.
Yeah, those warm temperatures, not really a change from what we've been seeing.
No, not really at all.
All right, thanks, Chris.